Hello everyone. Today, we're going to learn about comparisons in English. This will help you describe things by comparing them. Let's start with equal comparisons. Equal comparisons are used when two things are the same in some way. We use the structure as plus adjective or adverb plus as. For example, he is as tall as me. We can also make negative comparisons by saying not as or so plus adjective or adverb plus as. For example, he is not as tall as me. She runs as quickly as her brother. Next, let's talk about comparative forms. We use comparatives to show differences between two things. For short adjectives, we add er to the adjective. For example, Nam is taller than me. I run faster than him. For longer adjectives, we use more or less before the adjective. For example, my house is less beautiful than yours. My friend did the test more carefully than me. We can also use words like far, much, very much, a lot, a bit, a little and slightly before the comparative form to emphasize the difference. For example, dolphins are far more intelligent than sharks. Hungarian is much harder to learn than English. Now, let's move to superlative forms, which are used to compare three or more subjects. For short adjectives, we add est. For example, he is the tallest student in the class. He runs the fastest in our team. For longer adjectives, we use the most or the least. For example, she is the most beautiful girl I've ever met. He drives the most carelessly among us. Adjectives ending with o, lol, et, a, y are considered short adjectives. For example, now they are happier than they were before. Some adjectives and adverbs are irregular, meaning they do not follow the standard rules for forming comparatives and superlatives. For example, a liar is worse than a thief. Many heads are better than one. Let's practice. Choose the correct answer for each sentence. 1. My grandmother was. Then yesterday. A better. B the best. C the most. D good. The answer is A. My grandmother was better than yesterday. 2. Nam is. In his class. A taller. B the most tall. C the tallest. D more tall. C is correct. Nam is the tallest in his class. 3. Could you speak Vietnamese? So I can understand what you mean. A more clearly. B clearly. C the most clearly. D the clearest. Could you speak Vietnamese more clearly, so I can understand what you mean? A is correct. 4. I try to spend money a little. B. Less. C. The least. D. The less than. C. I try to spend the least money. 5. Nobody in our class plays John. A. As good as. B. As well as. C. As best as. D. So well then. B is the correct answer. Nobody in our class plays as well as John. 6. Hong visits his parents. Then she does a little. B. Least. C. The less. D. Less. Yeah. Hong visits his parents less than she does. D is correct. 7. Mary speaks English. Then me. A. Fluent. B. Fluently. C. More fluently. D. Most fluently. The answer is C. Mary speaks English more fluently than me. 8. Kate is responsible as Peter. A. More. B. The most. C. Much. D. As. D is correct. Kate is as responsible as Peter. 9. Cinderella danced than any other girls at the ball. A. More gracefully. B. Graceful. C. Gracefully. D. More graceful. A is the correct answer. Cinderella danced more gracefully than any other girls at the ball. 10. She is student in my class. A. Most hard-working. B. More hard-working. C. The most hard-working. D is hard-working. She is the most hard-working student in my class. C is correct. Great job today, everyone. Let's review what we've learned. We talked about equal comparisons, comparative forms, and superlative forms. Now, for your homework, write 5 sentences using each type of comparison. And prepare Unit 4C, page 49. Have a great day. Goodbye.